This poem is called Gets in the Blood. It's a bit of dream biography. Gets in the blood. We traveled with my father to his birthplace, 2 brothers and I, distant flat open land, far from salty ocean shore, more than mountains between, moody lingering mists or knowing winds that gust, too far to hear mingled whispers of conversation and voices dissonant, dancing across deep water, telling stories of longing to those who know the language of memory. Home differing in every way than time in a day of sun, dark waters, night slumber at the shoreline, all of that, what they used to call the siren song, can be heard, dreamed of, or wanted worse. At my father's childhood home, life comes with the morning rise and the evening set, hard work and harder still the rest. In any town you can choose during what is always a lazy afternoon. The young men gone because of this particular war never come back. Not even when they do. Perfectly safe now that it's over for an old man to doze by the memorial near that once busy train station. And long before even that, still, there was the morning rise and the evening set. This landscape, sparse and fertile, made in human image by rail, saddle, in days to come, serpentine, smooth, hard blackness, a sanctified, appropriate sacrifice made for commerce, but not enough of it here. For those swept up in destiny, manifested, reserved, and sold as a beguiling lie of divinity coming from the death of those required for reasons, or for nothing known by a great father, a nation had to build. From a myth, eventually, a land was tamed and a people removed. Grandmother, grandfather, father, brother, aunt told me that this land was worth leaving. North from there, youngest daughter of the brood, father gone without time for rhymes read at bedtime. To the newest child, knows nothing different than flatness forged of wind and herds of right proper ungulates chosen by the victors. No more smell or thunder, one time millions of hooves, a sustenance to the wrong original people. In dreams she hears an ocean where different winds speak of a broken youngest son returning from his particular war. Something in the shared prairie sky speak to these 2 last children, turning choice into obligation, and both souls meet in the city where an ocean becomes sound, and civilized laws are made for order and promise. New life, different and possible, brings him back and her west. After the healing, before the joining, he stepped into a different now. Forgetting that full day in the sea, the blast of enemy sacrifice which took him out of a nation's war. A hero now, an unknown wounded, quiet half-breed made something like whole again by the grace of the sister, mother, aunt, soon-to-be wife. But he never came back, not the same as before, to any settled land of fireflies where children fall asleep at night to stories their mother or father read to them. Everything was good here in this capital city, with its alleys convenient for hiding away what shouldn't be seen by citizens of a Greco-American attempt at significance, with plenty of churches to hide the rough and tumble. But it was better away even more, south away from the memories of weakness, recovery, and family, where together in a new city they could forget along with all the other refugees of what had once also been a war-won land for a restless heartland people. No past now to keep them from making 3 brothers, and each of them, 3 that came from 2 or perhaps just the last one. The youngest son of my father, also the youngest son, the wounded, unknown half-breed, carries something that could not be forgotten from the healing from his particular war.